Alright everyone, welcome to Street City Studio. I'm John, and in this video we're going to play with some toys, right? I had a couple ideas, and since I was playing with the wampa yesterday in the snow, I figured we could keep that going. I kind of had some more ideas about the snow and the wampa separately, but I had a thought for an opponent for the wampa, right? I really haven't gotten enough use out of this chrysanthemum figure. I like chrysanthemum as a character. I like this figure, and I just don't get enough use out of it. I haven't taken enough pictures, haven't put them in enough poses and scenes, and it's a well done figure. So I was thinking about it, and he's a great candidate for pulling off the armless wampa's arm, right? I thought that would be something worth seeing, worth getting on camera here. Let me get out of the way. And in part because he has these wide open hands. You can see that there for holding this fruit thing. And it really should, hopefully, hold on to this thumb or something, right? It looks like it should fit in there pretty good. But hopefully I can get him to kind of hang on to it, right? Get him in the right pose here. Like he's kind of pulling on his arm, right? And now, yeah, that's not bad. If I can get him to stay there. Let's see. He's gonna fall forward. I'm gonna have to play with it. Get him tipped back a bit. Leaned back. Turn his feet out a little bit. Kind of counterbalance the weight on the front. That's not bad if he'll stay, but we'll see. Alright. And I kind of don't want... I tend to use this over the head pose for the wampa a lot. But I kind of don't want to do that, right? I want to try something a little different, put it maybe out back there, like that. Alright, kind of get him like he's trying to flee. I feel like... Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Kind of get him positioned just right. I don't love how it's looking. Let me bend the arm. Somewhere in that range. Let's see. Yeah, that's looking a lot better. I like that. See if I can maybe crouch him out a little more and turn his head a little more. Yeah, I like that. Now, I am casting some shadows here on the back, obviously. And I'm not so worried about this one over here, but I'm definitely worried about this one here. So I'm going to bring in my flashlight and create some overhead light to drown that out, to wash out them shadows and really make that pop. And I mean, we've talked about that before in some of these videos. Let me try and get this out of the way. I didn't even realize I was in the way like that. It doesn't always matter that much, but there, there's a better position. But I kind of want to wash some shadows out with some light, right, overhead. And it can really make it pop. And actually, I feel like I kind of want to zoom in here. But I gotta keep, if I come too close, it really create a hot spot on that. But if I'm far enough away, it's nice and even. Yeah, I like that a lot. You gotta find the right spot though too, because if you're too far forward, too close to the backdrop, right, then your characters look too dark in comparison, even though they were well lit without it, right? All that extra light behind them makes it look dark. But if you're too far forward, right, then you're just adding to the shadows created on that backdrop. So you really want to be well and overhead, putting light on them and the backdrop, right? Not just one or the other. But yeah, like somewhere right around there. And that's the perfect spot for it. Now something else, something else I was thinking about doing, I almost forgot before I pull these figures out of here like I'm done. I wanted to add some snow. And I've got this tore up styrofoam cup that I'm using for snow here. I've used it once or twice before. I thought this would be a good opportunity. Now that I'm already moved on to playing with the lighting. Let's back up a little bit here and try and throw some snow around these guys. I had meant to do that sooner, but it's not too late, I think. I could probably even use more of it, but that should be plenty enough, I think, as long as I use it sparingly. Oh no, let me move him for a second, just so I can get this snow behind him anyways without doing that again. But just a little extra bit, I think, helps break it up so it doesn't look so flat. Try and get it on their feet, in front of their feet, or piled up a little bit, you know, like they're moving snow around. I do feel like it could use some more over there, though. It's looking real bare. Let me see. I think I might make a few more pieces. Some bigger pieces. Let me do that real quick. Alright. I might have went a little overboard, but probably not. That's looking a lot better, I think. Ain't them big chunks really help break it up, make it look like something, I guess. Get this light back over them. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That's what I was looking for. Now, having said that, we can move on. I had some other ideas here for today's video. Right? Get them out of there real quick. I don't give enough screen time to some G.I. Joes. And G.I. Joes is one of them lines I grew up on. I love G.I. Joes. Right? And so I thought we would do a little photo shoot in the snow for this snow serpent and one of my favorite Joes, Beachhead. I thought the snow was a great opportunity for Beachhead's little scarf piece here. It doesn't get enough use, I feel like. Maybe it's me, but I never really understood what it was for, other than maybe out in the snow, right? So I thought this would be a good opportunity. Because I am a big fan of Beachhead. And some of this gear is kind of mixed and matched and stuff, right? I think this is snow jobs, skis, and poles, but that's what I got right now. But I figure, let me move some of this so we don't see these feet prints as well. Kind of mix it back in a bit. But I figure we'll kind of have Beachhead in the background, in the distance, right? Kind of coming up behind the snow serpent here. And again, I love some G.I. Joes, but we definitely don't get enough Joes on the channel. There's been times where I had a very decent G.I. Joe collection, but at the moment I had sold some maybe 2-3 years ago or something, and so I don't currently have a lot of Joes, and I'm not focused on Joes, but I do love some G.I. Joe. I definitely grew up on it and always had a fondness for them, right? Especially when they started doing the modern figures to keep up and compete. I like the modern articulation, the modern gear. Oh, man. Alright, let me stand up. I might have to. I had stuck these snow spikes on him just because he didn't have any skis or anything, but I feel like they're just gonna get in the way, make it harder to stand him. Alright, but kind of like I said, I want him way off in the distance there. I feel like maybe I want to switch sides. Alright, bring him over here. And put Beachhead over here so you can see his gun. Alright, something like that. Yeah, feels like you can feel the distance better. Alright, that's what we're going for, is that distance. Kind of want to feel like he's really getting the drop on him from way off yonder, right? I think I want to back up. Well, because of this, I kinda can only go so far, right? I could probably do it like right there. And maybe even if I lift him. Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to be able to lift him and get that extra depth and still get the skis in the shot, right? I feel like that'll be a waste because I can pull him up as far as I want. But then when I crop, right? When I crop that line, let me set him down. When I crop that bottom off right there, right, you gotta imagine that's my crop line. So there's nowhere really I can put him past it, right? I can put him right here maybe, but then when you crop it, you know, you're not gonna see any of that. So I'm kind of stuck. Maybe if I pulled this way more, it would give me some of this extra distance, but I'm gonna run out of table going this way. And then I gotta play with stuff again because it's not set up for that direction, I guess. But it would give me that little bit of extra so that I could bring him way up here somewhere and have that distance. But again, I always worry about that line right there, right? I could probably hide behind him even, but let me see. I kind of like that. I'm right on the edge of the table though, and I gotta move all this styrofoam now, but I can. And actually, I'll pause it again. Oh yeah, look at that. That's much better. I feel like this piece is I don't like what this piece is doing, but other than that, it looks pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, let me get the light back in here. That's kind of cool looking. That's pretty much what I was talking about. Right? We got that extra little bit of distance, and my only concern now is that line. So let's bring this light back in here. I mean, that line's not too bad, actually. It really isn't. I feel like maybe that line around the bottom is worse now, right? Because that line gets lost in that shadow. It looks like maybe it's just part of that mountain, right? Causing that shadow. But that's pretty much what I was looking for, right? Oh, G.I. Joe off in the distance, sneaking up on the cobra. I feel like that snow can be spread a little bit better around his feet here. But man, that's what I was looking for. I like that. I feel like maybe that cobra's not lit well enough. Let me play with him a little bit, turn him. Might have to play with this lighting a bit longer, but I do like it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's gonna take a few minutes to clean this styrofoam up, but that's okay. It was worth it. Definitely got some of that extra Arctic vibe, right? But, you know, as always, I appreciate you guys coming by. I figure we'll wrap it up about there. We got a really fun wampa shot with chrysanthemum and a very cool beachhead shot, even though it's kind of a snow serpent shot, isn't it? Beachhead barely visible way back there, but that's kind of cool. That was what I was looking for, was to really put a distance between them. And That was one of the main reasons I've worked on changing my setup to this project board setup so that I can get this extra distance. Right? And even this whole panoramic backdrop, right? That's what I was trying to get out of it, I think. Something a little longer, a little more distance. And I think we achieved it. That worked pretty well. There we go. But as always, I appreciate you guys coming by. Hopefully I can get some more G.I. Joe videos out in the near future. Like I said, I'm a big fan. I'd like to do some more G.I. Joe shots and videos. But like I said, it's not the main focus of my collection these days. But hopefully with, you know, I know Hiya Toys has been making those very sweet looking G.I. Joes that are heavily inspired by or follow the same direction as the classifieds, right? Because I don't collect the classifieds, but they definitely look cool. I like the designs, and I like that we're getting 3 3/4 versions of them. I haven't really gotten into them. I know there's a couple out already, but I do plan on picking some of them up. I don't want to say all of them, but at least some of them. The Firefly really got my attention. Who else? Was it Beachhead? I think there was a Beachhead, right? And there was a Lady. Was it Lady J? Anyways, there was a couple of them that caught my attention. I know Major Blood was a recent one that caught my attention because we don't have a good modern Major Blood like that, so that's really cool. I'm not super excited about the Snake Eyes and the Storm Shadows just because we have so many, and I kind of already have my definitive versions of those, so I wasn't looking for more. I may pick them up eventually, but I'm not in any kind of rush to get the ones that I already feel like have been done justice. But like Major Blood, I'm all on board for that. Firefly, I'm all on board for that one too. But anyways, like I was saying, I was trying to wrap it up. I'm rambling here now that I'm not working at trying to pose these guys and stuff, I think. That's here, right? But I appreciate you guys coming by, checking out my little video, my photo shoots. If you guys want to check me out on Facebook, you can follow me on Facebook at John Wayna. That's W-A-Y-N-A. Just make sure you follow me and not my dad. He's also John Wayna, but he's not into toys. So if you look at it and see some toy-related content, it's probably me. Also, if you want to check out my photography, you can check out, I post it over on Instagram at Street City Toys. Not Street City Studio like the channel here, but Street City Toys. But otherwise, if you don't want to remember all that, the links are into the description. All that good stuff. As always, keep playing with them toys. I'll talk to you again real soon.